Obviously, you know, the hip lock, the light lock, all those expensive locks are great. We all know that. But we can't all afford, you know, 100 quid for a bike lock. So there are other things that you can do that is cheaper to help you secure your bike, you know. The ultimate thing that I would say is just don't leave your bike out, tied up anywhere for a long period of time if it's an electric bike. If it's a normal, like, £50 bike, then you can always replace it. But with electric bikes, they're not easily replaced, so just don't leave them out anywhere for a long period of time. If you've been watching the channel, right, you will know that I managed to get this bike through the MSVA test, and it is road legal with a throttle, yeah. But just to remind you guys, if you didn't see the video regarding that, go and have a check on the channel anyway. But today I want to talk about, now that I've got this special bike sorted, and it is special because of all the grief I had to go through to get it tested, I want to make sure that it's secure and that nobody nicks it off me. Just the other day I had an experience with one guy, and kind of nitty looking guy, who sort of threatened me about stealing my pedal. And another time when I hooked this up outside Sainsbury's, I had two guys, actually not this one, it was the pedal, had two guys eyeing it up, and I overheard them saying things like, oh, she's got a disc lock and she's got this lock around it, and they were just sizing up how I was securing the bike. If you know anything about this particular model, you'll know that it's got an alarm in the fob, right? And I just want to tell you that it's the fob, the alarm in the fob is a false security, right? So if you look at the fob there, you have to press it like this. Hang on, let me just turn it off first, yeah? Right, now I've turned it off, I'm now going to set the alarm, right? So that has set this alarm. So if anybody moves it, you've probably seen reviews and stuff like that about this. If anyone removes this, it will start, the alarm will go off, and I'll just show you, yeah? There's a point to what I'm making here, yeah? Can you see that? And it stiffens the wheels so that people can't ride it off, which is great, don't get me wrong. But this is the thing about it, this is the fault, which is why I'm saying if you're going to get this bike, there's other reasons to get it, but not for the alarm, yeah? So look, I'm just going to show you. So the alarm is going off. Can you hear how low that alarm is? Firstly, if you're in a shop, you're not going to hear it. That's the first thing, because it's too low. And then you see this battery area here. Look. It dismantles the alarm. So anybody that is wise about these models, alarms in electric bikes, will know that if you dismantle the battery, the alarm goes off. I'm just going to put it back in. No alarm. But if I move it, the alarm will go off again, I think. I haven't tested that. Actually, no, it's completely you see where it's completely dismantled. Hang on a minute. So basically, anybody in the know will just take the thing out and then will dismantle the alarm completely, so it's useless. So don't buy the bike for the alarm. That's the first thing. The other thing, on my pedal, I've got a separate alarm that only costs 10 quid from eBay, by the way. It's very cheap, but the noise is loud, and I'll show you that in a minute. The noise is very loud, so you will hear it when you're in a shop. And if you hide it somewhere on the bike, the thief isn't really going to know where it is, and so it's going to take a little while for them to find it and then dismantle it. But don't get the DYU A5 for its alarm, yeah? It's a false security. So just to show you, you can see there the way it's made, you can see that this attaches to the battery. Once they take that out, the alarm is useless. You know what I mean? So, alright, so I'm going to show you the better option for your alarm, because the alarms are really good, but I'm going to show you a better option, which is cheap to buy. I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you where it is, so I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll show you the fob. So this is the fob. It cost me 10 quid for this alarm, and I'm going to show you what it sounds like. Let's arm it. So let's press this for arming it. See how loud that is, right? And now see how sensitive it is, yeah? Listen to that. It's really sensitive. So I'm going to just put the fob in my pocket for a minute. Hear that? So that's an initial warning. Touch it again. See how loud that is? That is loud. I'm just going to disarm it. That is a much better alarm for your bikes, and you can get them from eBay. They only cost 10 quid. And then you can put them anywhere on your bike that isn't so easy to find. Yeah, I'm now going to show you what it actually looks like. This is what it looks like. In the instructions it says don't put it on straight onto metal. So what I've done, I'm assuming that will affect the Bluetooth. So what I've done is I've got a mask, yeah, and I've basically put it into the mask. This is on my pedal, yeah, this one's for the A5. I've put it into the onto the bike like that with cable ties around it. You can cable tie it inside as well, do you know what I mean, depending on how you want to do it. But what I'm trying to say is don't rely on electric bikes with alarms, because I think they can be dismantled easily. I don't know whether all of them can, because some of the batteries are in the frame, but you know what thieves are like. So something like this I think is a lot better, because even if the thief takes it off the bike, cuts it off the bike, you will hear it in time. As long as you're not like upstairs somewhere deep into a mall or something like that, then maybe you won't hear it. But if you're just going into a shop, then you're going to hear it. Around the frame, and it's stretched here. It's just such an easy thing to do. It takes 2 seconds to do it, and it just makes sure that people can't just jump on it and ride it off. That's another thing that I've been doing, and so far it's been quite good. In fact, I had it like that when the nitty guy sort of stood around saying, "Is that your bike?" You know what I mean? And I felt a bit more secure because I know that you can't just jump on it and ride off. Yeah, why? It's got a lock on it. Just thought I'd let you know that.